Hola chicos, hoy hablamos del imperativo familiar. El imperativo familiar es otro mandato, pero es familiar, so usamos la forma tú. ¿Con quién? Pues con las personas que usamos tú. Entonces, peers, people younger than you, children, younger brothers and sisters, etc. Close relationships. You might use this with a parent, with a brother or a sister. They may be older than you. You might use this with a romantic relationship, etc. Close relationships. Empezamos con el imperativo familiar negativo. Just like the formal commands, there are two types, negative and affirmative. Negatives are more similar to the last commands that we learned, so we're going to start with those ones. So, primero, conjuga en el subjuntivo. Hables, comas, sirvas. Es el mandato de tú, entonces conjuga en el sujeto de tú. Bueno. Negativo, so we're saying don't do this when we're commanding someone, which means we have to have no at the beginning, just like our formal commands. Entonces, no hables, no comas, no sirvas. Y con pronombres, ¿qué hacemos? Es la misma cosa que los mandatos formales, negativos. Entonces, enfrente del verbo conjugado, como, no me hables, no las comas, no nos lo sirvas. And again, it is in the RID format, so reflexive, indirect, direct pronouns. So think about your usted negative command. It's the same exact way, except it's the to subject instead of the usted subject. Bueno, mira. Un ejemplo. No vayas. Don't go. No me lo digas. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it, if you want to be exact. No me hables. Don't talk to me. No la cocines. Don't cook it. The food in this case. Bueno. So we start with the no, and then we have any pronouns, starting with indirect, and then we have our direct pronouns. And finally, we have our verb in the subjunctive to form. Those are your negative to commands. O el imperativo familiar negativo. Ahora, el imperativo familiar afirmativo. These ones are different, so make sure you're taking good notes on this section. To start with, your affirmative to command is conjugated in the present tense subject, él, ella, usted. So it looks like habla, come, sirve. This is affirmative, so we are telling someone to do it. Por ejemplo, habla a mí, talk to me. Come las verduras, eat your vegetables. Sirve el agua a nosotros, serve the water to us. In each of these cases, we are telling someone to do an action. Con pronombres. Bueno, this is similar, the same way that we do affirmative commands that are formal. So we connect. Conectado a los verbos conjugados son los pronombres. Entonces, habla a mí becomes háblame. Come las verduras, cómelas. Sirve el agua a nosotros, sírvenoslo. Bueno, y los acentos son lo mismo. Same accent rules as with your affirmative usted commands, meaning that you add your accent to the second to last syllable of the original verb. Okay, your affirmative irregular commands. Ven for venir, ten for tener, pon, poner, sal, salir, haz, hacer, di, decir, ser, se, ve, ir. Ven, tem, pon, sal, haz, di, se, ve. I've also attached a song that is catchy, and it has all of these irregular commands, and listen to it a couple times, and I promise you'll never forget your irregular affirmative to commands. It's very important that you remember these. You'll hear these often with parents talking to their kids, and so it's an important thing to understand in Spanish. Muy común, muy común. Bueno, algunos ejemplos. Ve al supermercado. Go to the grocery store. Here we have our irregular form of ir, ve. Dímelo. Tell me it. Okay, here we have decir, which becomes irregular, di. And then we have connected me, lo, our indirect and direct object pronouns in this command. They are connected because it's affirmative. We have an accent because we have more than one syllable and we need to know where to put the stress. How do we know where to put the stress when our command only has one syllable? Well, it's the same idea. We want to keep the stress in the original place of the command without the pronouns there, di. When you have a command with one syllable, you put an accent on that vowel in that command when you connect pronouns. So here we have an accent over di because we have pronouns connected to it. Ábrela. Open it. Ábrela is in the la usted form of abrir with la connected. We then add an accent over the a because it is the second to last syllable in abre. Cocínala. Cocínala means cook it. Bueno, cocina is in the la usted form. La is connected to the end of it. And then we place an accent over the I because it is the second to last syllable. Cocínala. Ok, aquí es tu práctica. Completen la tabla con los imperativos y las traducciones correctas. Buena suerte.